Welcome back. Now it's time to style our text. First of all, we need to go a bit closer to our text, so I take my zoom tool and drag this area so we can kind of zoom into all our text. Then I would like to hide my hidden characters, so I go up here and hide my hidden characters. And the first issue I see is that my starters, main courses, and desserts, they are all written in all caps. I do not like that. I take my type tool over here, select the text, and up here I have this kind of change where I can put it all in all caps or small caps. So if I had any text, that should be all caps. I'll click on this one or that one to do that. But now I do not have the option because it has been written in all caps. I would like to change that, and I would like to change that in a smart way. I go up in menu type, change case, title case. Oh, main courses. Yep, we got it here. Change case, and look how it's actually shown. Should it all be all caps like uppercase, lowercase, title case, first letter is big, or sentence case? We want title case for this one. And then I go for the desserts. Yummy. And go for this one. Now I have configured that. We would like to style it so we can reuse the style, so we don't need to kind of select all the text always, and if you have a change, we need to be global so it kind of changes all over where we have made the style. For that, we have our paragraph styles over here we need to reuse. Whenever I have a change to my starters here or something else, kind of if I do this, I have a plus sign on my basic paragraph over here. If I remove this one, it shows me how it actually initially is, the basic paragraph. It's usually in InDesign Mignon Pro with a size of 12 and a leading automatic to 12.4. Rubbish, 14.4. And I want to change that. So I select my starters here and I would like to have it different. And now I have my type menu here, and I just turn off this filter where I can see all my favorites. I'll have a small preview here of which font I would like to use, and if I click on this small arrow, I can have which kind of typeface I would like to have for this one. In this case, I want my header to be Myriad Pro, and that should probably be around M. It's down here, and I can also turn this one on so I can actually see which variants I got, all of them. And maybe it should be bold condensed. And suddenly it changed down here to bold condensed. In this software, because it's a Pro software, we have all the typefaces of Myriad Pro installed, or not all of them, but a lot. So we really don't just have kind of bold and italic to choose about. We have all these to choose about. Maybe I want it to be light. Yeah, that looks nice. I want it to be a tad bigger. I want it to be like 14, and I would like to have some space on top here, so just put that up over here where I can actually configure my space. Look at all these icons I got: centered, right aligned, left aligned. Okay. And this one was the kind of all caps or not, small caps or not. And I could actually also have a space after if I needed that, but I don't want that. I just want that to be the leading. Yeah, this I would like to store, because now I have reconfigured my basic paragraph here. So if I kind of cancel that one by clearing all the overrides by clicking on this icon, zoop, I'm back to basics. Oops, I don't want to do that, so I rush up here and say undo. Whew, whew. And I would like to store this one. So now the smart thing happens. I go up here, say new paragraph style. That was from the small menu up here. I'll call that for header. And remember to trick this on, apply style to whatever I have selected. This has actually stored all my basics configurations I did here, also my indents and spacing, and if there was any tabs. Remember, just before we did all our tabs. And I can't see my tabs here, but if I just click on the ruler and drag it a little bit, oh, we have cleared the tabs because we have actually cleared the basic paragraph. But I'll show you in the other one that's actually stored now. I say OK to this one, and I want to reuse it to main courses, and I can just click on header and then whoopty, I reused it. This is the power of styles. Now we need to do the very same thing with our mushrooms, grains, and ramsons. And I would probably go for I'll just go for favorites here because I have set Myriad Pro for that. Maybe it should be like condensed, this one. Yeah, why not? It should be a bit smaller. And look, whenever I change the number up here, the leading, which is below, is automatically changing because it's in a parenthesis. If I do not want to do that, I can just tug in my number myself here. So auto gives the parenthesis, and if you want to define it, it doesn't come with any parentheses. Now I need to store this one too. I go over here, of course, and new paragraph style, name that food. And what about the tab character? We haven't defined any tab characters. And I flip the ruler, and there it is. If I select this one, I can see it's out at 117 millimeters. I want maybe to be 118. And my leader here is coming in. So that is quite nice. And that is it. Then I say okay. And then I need to reuse it on the gooseberry and verbena. Food. Nordic coconut. Food. And now I need to be a little smart here. I have a lot of paragraphs that needs to have my food. And look, I only need to be in the paragraph itself, and then I can actually configure it with either food or header. Quite easy. But I could also just select the whole text frame. We'll just zoom a little bit out here. I press down alternate. Whoops, I just did a little click and then I flopped into this one. I do like this, and then we are back. It's fast zooming in InDesign. I got a lot of food. I just click on the food when I have the whole text frame selected, and everything within that text frame becomes the style food. Then I double click, because that is the shortcut to kind of select some text within a text frame. And now I have actually automatically selected the type tool. Before I was standing here, I go just across my text frame, double click, and suddenly I'm in here. I go for starters, header. Go down to main courses, header. Go down to desserts, header. This is cool. Wonder how this would look on print. I go up in view, and then I say fit page in window, and what if I could see it without all the helping lines I got? I can. Up here I have a preview, print preview. This is blank print. That is nice. I want to go out of the print preview. I just go up here again and flip back to normal. Now I have styled my text. Now it's your turn.